Okay. Hello, this is Daniel Vamp, professionally known as Johnny Mac, and I hope that it's not against the rules to play sound bites, so to speak, or sound effects. So, I'm going to press play, and I hope I'm not breaking any rules.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got through that. Everything I talk about here, that's gonna be the first time I talk about this or watch it because I know that I didn't see most of this, or if I saw it, I don't remember most of it. This was the episode before, I think it was Crown Jewel, I believe. And they were showing a recap of the contract signing between Reigns and LA Knight. And I knew this was a great match and a great angle they were doing. But what I didn't realize was how good it was. I knew the match was good, but I didn't realize was how good the build-up was. Because Reigns, they finally found somebody who was not afraid to talk to him just any old way, and was not afraid to fight him. Because there were other people like Kevin Owens who wasn't afraid to fight him, but couldn't have this, I don't want to call it aura about him, but this charisma about him, or the magnetism about him, that you could sense that he really is not afraid to fight anybody. So that's what was really unique about this, is that unlike somebody strong, like Braun Strowman, you had somebody like LA Knight who just was not afraid to fight just anyone. You could see he would fight anybody if they challenged him. And that's something we hadn't seen, he said himself, when he was in the NWA, that somebody like himself, fans have not seen that for so long. Everything was going so well for LA Knight that up until Crown Jewel, which was the day after that, it was hard not to believe that LA Knight was gonna win. came out in blue jeans, his vest, and sunglasses, and what looks like mountain boots when you take a hike and when you have to climb, or when you like to climb mountains. And LA Knight's going through everything that happened the week before. And he said what happened? He said I'm paraphrasing this because I know how important that is. He said, I'm paraphrasing this, that instead of Roman Reigns hitting the spear, he gets hit with the BFT. The reason we use words is to be clever, is to be smart about it. Because if you were to come right out and say it on Fox Station or USA Network or anything like that, you'd probably get in trouble. LA Knight was telling, not just, I think he was talking the Roman Reigns period and everybody surrounding him, that it's a hostile takeover. He said that he's coming not only to end his reign, but to take the dominance that he's had and to take the championship. And the most important thing about this, when you're talking about his dominance and how long he's been champion, you also take what he thinks he's been owning for 3 years. I didn't realize it took it off of mute. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize it took it off of the mute. Hey, gotta go back a little bit. He said that there's no chance that the title is not leaving with him. And he, as a play on words, he said he's ending Roman's reign. Right before he could get to his next point, Reigns comes out. Reigns is very smart right here, where he just stood there for a minute. Actually, a couple of minutes. Takes the belt off and he looks at it. Holds it up to signal the pyro. Now the reason Roman Reigns doesn't, I know a lot of people may not care, but this is how I look at it. He takes his time and he's methodical with the way he approaches everything. As much as people hate the fact he's not around a lot, or even if he would be around a lot like he used to, people just don't seem to like him. But I have to be honest, the way he handles his business since becoming the head of the table, that's why he's lasted this long as the head of the table, and that's why people still show up to see him. Because somewhere you just can't, even if people want to deny it, the way he carries himself, the way he's methodical, you can't help but want to see it because it helps build suspense and everything. Because you know he's going to say something that's going to get you invested in this, even if you expect him not to lose the title. You know he's going to say something interesting, but you just not be able to say about him before he became the tribal chief. Somehow he had more fire. He had more pyro go off when he was in the ring than when he was in front of the curtain. He was saying saying how normally he would come out and then let the relevant stars come out and interrupt him because they usually know that he's the head of the table. But based off of how LA Knight acted around him the past week or two, he didn't think he got it. If I was to respond to that, I'd say this: I don't think he doesn't get it. I don't think he cares.